Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Her Pacific Northwest Washington Life. And today we are kicking off the 9th weekly vlog. Starting off the week in the middle of 3 different books. I am almost halfway through An Echo in the Bone now by Diana Gabaldon. I'm still in the middle of a chapter, but I'm in chapter 31, and then when that ends, we start part 4. So that's going really well. I got a bit of that listened to today. I'm listening to it on Scribd. And right now, well, there's a lot of shenanigans going on the sea, but Jamie and Claire are trying to make their way back to Scotland. So that's going well so far. I'm also in the middle of I'm over the middle of The Bear and the Nightingale. This is really going to be my push for the next 2 or 3 days to finish up. I think I'm finally under 100 pages left. I am under 100 pages left, so I really want to get this finished up soon. And then I read through last night chapter 43 of A Court of Wings and Ruin. Oh, I'm not remembering. This is a reread for me, The Bear and the Nightingale, and I'm not remembering a lot of what happened. And I was reading this while I was uploading my video last night, and it's like inspired by Russian fairy tales and stuff, which are really scary, and I was getting scared. The laundry room is behind me, and there's a door to the outside there, and it's got a window on it. And I was sitting here reading, and I had to close the inside door because I was scared that something was watching me with my back turned. So I'm gonna try not to read that at night because I usually have to get up in the middle of the night to let the dogs out, and I don't want to be scared because I'm a baby. But that's going well as well, I think. The story is definitely landing better this time. And that might just be because I'm reading it as a physical book versus an audiobook. But I am liking just remembering the story. And then A Court of Wings and Ruin. I said I was through chapter 43 last night. Buddy reading that with my friend at Darshell over at Books and Planners. We just caught up. I think she made it through chapter 39 today. We've got opposite schedules. She works nights. And she's listening to this on audiobook, and I'm physically reading it on my Kindle. So I am a little bit ahead of her, and I told her that tonight I wouldn't read any more of it. I would focus on The Bear and the Nightingale. That way tomorrow we can catch up a little bit more. Right now, there was a battle that happened in the summer court, and then the high lords of the different courts are gathering to discuss whether they're going to ally to go to war against Hybern. So there's that. Story definitely, it was good and like action packed at the beginning, and then it lagged a little bit, and then it picked up again when there was a battle. And I think now it'll be really interesting, just learning more about the different courts and kind of where people's minds are at in regards to Hybern and what to do with like the human realm and all that stuff. So I hope that it keeps on the up and up and doesn't like dip again, but we'll see. So right now, I need to practice my violin. That's the first thing I need to do. I also need to get on my computer and start the exchange for Skylar's wedding ring. And also, I need to fill out a repair ticket for my camera because I still haven't sent that off yet. So that's my plan for the evening. And then I think I'm going to sit on the couch. And I might start Gilmore Girls: A Day in the Life, so I can keep working on my planner. But I also really should read. That way I can be sure to finish these I'm probably not going to fit in another book before the end of the month, but finish the 2 books that I've got started as physical books, but we'll see. Oh, also, I got a present today from one of my friends and coworkers. She bought a little like jewelry ring tray for us and personalized it so it's got the Deathly Hallows and Always on a um, vinyl sticker paper, I guess you could say. And then it's got mine and Skylar's initials on it. And it's in a navy blue because we're both in Ravenclaw House, but also our wedding colors are navy blue and then bronze and silver. So that was very sweet of her. Yeah, so I think that's it for my update right now. And I need to get to practicing and then do the computer things that I don't want to do because I work on a computer all day long. But I'm going to go do that now and I will check in with you sometime later.
Hi. Hello. You guys are really cute. I just finished The Bear and the Nightingale, and I'm giving it a 3-star rating, which is what I gave it the first time I read it. It's a good story. It just, even though it's very short, it's kind of a struggle for me to get through. I like the plot and the storyline. I think it's really interesting because I haven't read a lot of like Russian folklore and fairy tales before, but it just takes so long to finally build up to the climax of the story and the resolution and stuff. So I'm looking forward, to seeing how this trilogy ends and where the story goes. But it was a bit of a struggle to get through this reread. So I'm glad to be done with that finally. So now I officially am only in the middle of 2 books right now, which feels a lot better. I still need to read 104 pages for today, and then I'm still behind by 41 pages if I want to finish this book, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and another book. But I'm not going to stress about starting the last book that I wanted to for the month and just focus on, well, now that I've got this done, only A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I'm going to head to bed now. Someone really wants some lovin' and some snuggles. So we're going to head to bed, and then I'm going to read A Court of Wings and Ruin in bed, and only read a little bit, just so I don't get too far ahead of Dershell. But that's the plan for tonight, and I'm definitely not going to check in again. So I will hopefully check in with you tomorrow.
I don't think I've picked up the camera since Monday, and it is now Friday. So apologies for that. I have just been reading, honestly. Wednesdays are always busy because of my violin lessons, which are now going to switch to Tuesdays. But other than that, I've just been home reading. I'm pretty sure I let you know I finished The Bear and the Nightingale. So, I have also finished A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. I was falling behind Darshell a little bit, and then last night stayed up and read for like, I don't know, 5-6 hours and finished what I had left. So that was nice to get that done, though now I'm a little sad that I don't have a book going at the moment, a physical book that is. So A Court of Wings and Ruin was okay. I gave it a 3-star rating overall, and I mean, just based off that alone, it definitely wasn't my favorite in the published books right now. I just thought there was a lot of back and forth, and the plot wasn't very concrete. Like, it was kind of concrete, but the logic of it didn't make sense, and like the events that happened just really didn't make sense. Like, they would talk about this thing they would be working on, and then in the next couple of chapters, Hybern would just foil their plans. Or what they were working on just never came to fruition or anything. So that was, I guess, a little repetitive and annoying. I don't think the book needed to be. My Kindle format was like 720 pages, so I don't think it needed to be that long. And also, Sarah J. Maas doesn't like to kill off her babies, which I'm kind of happy about, but then it also feels like there's no real, I don't know, like pressure or anything because you know they're going to be safe. So that's how that went. It definitely kind of went through some highs and lows. So like the beginning was interesting, the middle beginning was not, then the middle was interesting, then the middle end was not, and then the end was just action packed and stuff. So it was all right, but like I said, just not one of my favorites of this series. And then other than that, I've been reading, listening to An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon, and I have 15 hours left in it. It's a 47-hour audiobook. So I don't think I'm gonna finish that this weekend, since tomorrow's the last day of the month, which is fine. I'll carry that over and I'll listen to it like in the mornings as I'm getting ready when I'm in Austin. So that'll be just fine. And I'd rather not have like a brand new audiobook just because I know I don't get as much time to listen to audiobooks when I'm in Austin. Or I guess when I'm traveling for work, just in general. So I'll continue that. And today, just because I'm leaving Monday and my wrap up will go the following Thursday, or that Thursday, I need to finish my wrap up or film my wrap up today because it is a Matty Boy weekend and it's hard to film when he's around. And also, I want the time with him and not to be filming and editing and things like that. So, I'm doing my makeup right now for that. And then I will need to film that, edit that, get that uploaded. And then also, I have a planner set up that needs to go up Sunday for March. So I filmed that yesterday and listened to An Echo in the Bone while I was filming that. So that'll need to be edited and uploaded today as well if I have time. I've also got lots of house chores to do, like sweeping and mopping and vacuuming and giving dogs bath because they're stinky, those sorts of things. So today is going to be very full indeed. So lots of things to do. Tomorrow, I'll take you along with us, but I made an appointment with the park ranger at Scenic Beach to go look at our wedding venue again, go inside and kind of figure out table layout. It's going to be an indoor-outdoor wedding. We're going to keep the food indoor, though. And I need to make sure there's enough room and, like, I guess it would kind of be a dining room space. That's right next to the kitchen to make sure we can put out enough tables for, like, the main meal, the appetizers sort of things, the candy bar, guest book, just everything like that. So we're going to do that tomorrow. So I'll take you with me to show you what that all looks like. And then other than that, I really need to pack. For once, I'm not packed. Like, well, I didn't know I was going on this trip 2 weeks in advance, but usually, like, as soon as I hear I'm going on a trip, I start to do my laundry and put clothes away, which is a bit excessive. And I haven't done that with this trip
and it's probably because I'm not looking forward to this trip. I really just don't want to be away from home. Because I've got a lot to do, and I was just in Austin, and Austin's not my favorite place to travel to. So, lots of things to do before I leave. So, plenty of time to listen to audiobooks, which is perfect, and all that stuff. I guess I could tell you about An Echo in the Bone. Um, it's not my favorite of the books. At the beginning, Jamie and Claire were talking about making their way to Scotland, and they have since been waylaid in. I want to say they're not in North Carolina anymore. I want to say they're in like the New England area, but I don't remember exactly where they are. And so they're getting kind of brought into the battle and things like that. And we are also following William, which is new. And I liked it at the beginning, but I don't really like William as a character. I just think he's kind of snobby and boring. I just don't like him. But he's been discreetly helping out our characters along the way and not necessarily doing the things he should be doing as a British officer. So that's where that is. I'm going to finish off my makeup now, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. If anything else happens, like if I decide that I need a book for the evenings, I'll let you know if I pick something up. But I'm going to try and just listen to An Echo in the Bone. Like when I'm in bed where I would normally read on my Kindle or a physical book, I'll just listen to it and get as much of that finished as I can. So that, I think, is it for a check-in right now. This is already long enough. So I will speak with you again at some point, hopefully soon, definitely, maybe before I close this out. I'll at least try. That way you can have some content in this vlog. But yeah, I will speak with you soon. I just want to do a quick check-in because I need to pop out the memory card on this and upload some files so I can get a video edited. We went to our wedding venue today. I have put clips in before this of there's a really gorgeous like view of the Olympic Mountains on the way there, where you're going over this kind of like a bridge. It's just the road, but there's water on either side, and it just completely opens up. And I was really glad that you could see the mountains and stuff, and they have a bit of snow on them right now. And actually not too long after that, the clouds completely covered them, but I'm glad we got that shot. It's one of my favorites, actually. So went to the wedding venue, and it was really great to meet with the park ranger again and be let inside the house. That way we could, now that, because we've only been inside once, and it was when we were just looking before we booked the venue to decide on if that was where we wanted to get married. So now that I've got more of the logistics planned out, it was good to revisit the space to know how it's going to work for us and stuff. Bit of a reading update. I have listened to more of An Echo in the Bone. I am under 7 hours now, maybe. Please don't start playing.
Ian died just after dawn.
Oh no, spoiler. I have 6 hours left. So, I probably won't finish it tomorrow, but I'll definitely probably finish it early next week. So there's that. But Claire and Jamie and Ian, young Ian, have just made it back to Scotland in Lallybroch, and there's actually something that just pulled Claire away, so she has to go back. I think she's headed to Pennsylvania right now. So we'll see what other shenanigans they get up to before the end of this book. So yeah, I'm not gonna start another Kindle book or audio. Well, obviously not audiobook. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I want to travel with a physical book, because tomorrow the 3 readathons that I'm participating in the whole month start, and I really wanted to focus on reading my Irish books that I have for the Irish readathon at the beginning, but I also don't want to travel with a book. And I think honestly, I'm probably only gonna get through 1 book anyway, and I do have a book that will work that's on my Kindle, and I'd much rather just travel with my Kindle. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might start it tomorrow, since tomorrow starts March, but if not, I'm gonna definitely start it Monday morning when I'm on the airporter. So we'll see how that goes. But as of right now, I'm just gonna edit my February wrap up, get that uploaded. So that way tomorrow the only video I have to edit is this vlog and get that uploaded, and then I can head off on my adventures. So there's that. Yeah, so I think that's about it for an update for right now. I'm gonna get to editing, and I will check in with you at some point tomorrow, even if it's just to close out this vlog. So this will probably be a short one, but hopefully that's okay. So I will chat with you tomorrow at some point.
Turn him around, let him face the camera.
He's pretty cool.
It is Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to go ahead and close off this vlog here. I haven't read any more of An Echo in the Bone today. I've mostly just been setting up my planner again, so I'm working on my reading spreads right now. And I haven't read any more of An Echo in the Bone, so I really don't have much of an update. And because it's my last evening with the boys before I head to Austin, I just want to spend the time with them. So I'm gonna just wrap this up now. I'd say I had an okay reading week. Let's see, what did I finish? I finished 2 books, right? I think so. Anyway, so next week I'm only carrying over An Echo in the Bone, and then tomorrow morning for the plane I am going to start a new book. So once I get to my hotel tomorrow, I will do my first check-in. But that's going to be it for this week. I really hope you guys had a good reading week as well. I would love to know down in the comments below what you read if you feel like telling me. And I will chat with you there until my next video. Bye.